I watched a 2-hour interview about how predators identify vulnerable women. And the part that stopped me wasn't the pathology, it was the advice. Don't share your past, your preferences, or your pain. I know that I've done that a lot, especially these past 10 plus years when I used to do a blog and I started sharing and being vulnerable on my first YouTube channel. So I know a lot of you have done the same thing too. Not because we were naive, but because we thought vulnerability created intimacy. Because we thought being fully seen kind of like fast-tracked connection. Well, my women of a big age, here's the truth. Vulnerability without discernment isn't depth, it's exposure. Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Not Relationship Material, where we stop romanticizing potential, stop over-explaining red flags, and stop organizing our lives around men who refuse to grow up. If you like content like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Jennifer R. Young, co-author of Women Who Love Psychopaths, explains how predators operate. They're not looking for love. They're looking for access. They pay attention to our past, our preferences, and our pain because those are the doors to control. They don't need your story. They need your blueprint. That's why the advice is simple but powerful. Stop telling men your pain. But why do we share? Because it feels natural to bond through disclosure. We share our past to be understood, our preferences to connect, our pain to be validated. We equate transparency with safety. But the truth is, oversharing often tells predators everything they need to manipulate us. And here's the key, my Gen X women of a big age. This isn't about being cold. It's about being strategic. Discernment is the real power. Oversharing often comes from earlier stages of growth, the awakening stage, the unhealed stage, and even the rescuer stage. It's where we feel like our story is the fastest route to connection. Midlife is different. We're shifting from exposure to discernment. We're learning to observe first and reveal later. This isn't coldness, it's sovereignty. I remember a few years ago, my best friend, we've been friends for almost 30 years, and she will always tell me, like, you talk too much. And I used to be offended at first, like, no, because she's really guarded and reserved. And I thought that me being open and sharing my story and, kind of not, like not holding back, just trying to get people to see like, hey, I was once in this place and now I'm here, trying to really get some validation at that time. I thought I was doing a good thing. But she always would be like, you just talk too much. And now I get what she means. You know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like I was oversharing way, way too soon. So here's the integration though. Emotional depth doesn't need speed. Intimacy grows through consistency. Access to your story is earned, not freely given. Being private isn't guardedness, it's self-leadership. So this week, I want you to notice where you're oversharing. Ask yourself, am I revealing for connection or am I revealing because I haven't fully measured the space? Discernment is the new liberation, and yes, it feels good. That's what the T on the end, good. Good. Tell me, which of the 3 P's do you struggle to hold back? Is it your past, your preferences, or your pain? Drop a comment or reflect privately. Either way, just notice it. My Gen X women of a big age, join me next week for the next midlife identity shift insight.